Hey, it's your boy Luxury Master here, back at it again with another podcast. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the E3 Speculations podcast. Of course, one of our people, one of our boys, Jamie wasn't even able to come, so he won't be here with us. But at least I got my other boys with me today. So one of our boys we have here tonight is he's really good boy, really good boy. He's a Nintendo good boy, pretty much. One of them, but yeah, I got my boy Yuki here. Say hi.
Hey dudes.
Yep, and we got our other boy, this creative boy in the server, Cloudy. Say hi.
What's up?
I also got my other boy, the flaming boy himself. We got my boy Anthony here. Say hi.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, there we go. And we got our special guests here today. I got some of them with me. So I have my best friend, and he's from PK Freshness. I only have one of them for PK Freshness here. I got my boy Miles, aka
Well,
Miles per Hour. Say hi.
we'll call this discussion the pre-3 discussion.
Yeah, pretty much. And I got my other boy, really good support of the PK Freshness live streams. He's another creative boy in here, and another cool boy, pretty much. Grim Gamer here. Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's pretty much our cast for today. So, today I'm so excited. Like I know I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm really excited. So one of the first things we're gonna talk about today is obviously speculations, but what are like some upcoming titles, upcoming information for certain titles that are coming? Like, is there any games you guys know of that are coming that might give us more information on as regarding to PS4 games?
Hmm. So, more information on the PS4 Spider-Man game I actually want to know more about. Very interesting and very fun looking. It's just that game's been delayed longer than Kingdom Hearts 3 has been in pre-development, so...
Oh yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Like I'm literally, if they literally don't say anything about Kingdom Hearts, I'm literally gonna die inside. I'm literally gonna buy Undertale. Like I'm literally gonna do that.
There's
Now
a
before...
Spider-Man
Please
game.
don't do that.
Oh, yeah, it's a PS4 exclusive, and it looks outstanding. It looks like a combination between, like, the last Spider-Man game and GTA.
I
Just,
have not even heard of
If
that.
Kingdom Hearts
just not violent.
doesn't come, then I'll literally buy Undertale. I'll literally buy.
Well, we'll talk about Kingdom Hearts in a second.
Yeah.
My hopes for... Now, I don't know much about the game. I just know that there's this, this custom costume system, not actually customizing your own costume, just like this crafting system for the costumes. DLC bonuses are like the Iron Spider suit from Avengers Infinity War, and I'm hoping to see some superheroes from the other Marvel stuff, at least Iron Man. No one else though.
Wow, you're gonna do them like that? Okay.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. But
One game I'm excited for is one from the studio that made Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077. And that one's gonna be another RPG, but it's meant to be in the future.
Futuristic RPG, not bad.
yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. I don't think I've heard. You said Witcher, right? That's what you said.
Yeah,
Same company that
the
made Witcher.
studio.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
very interesting idea.
Yeah.
Thinking of another game. It hasn't been announced, but it's pretty much announced anyway. Mortal Kombat 11.
Wow.
Like there's a pattern that goes on with the Injustice and Mortal Kombat games. First MK9, then Injustice 1, Mortal Kombat X, then Injustice 2. So like there is a 90% chance we're gonna see MK11.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true. Yeah. Like
Or like maybe a remastered version of one of the older games.
Yeah,
That would be nice. Like, maybe a collection of all the games, like what they did for Street Fighter. That would catch me off guard if they did a collection instead of an actual sequel to MKX.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying about Kingdom Hearts. Like I know, like I've been waiting. We've all been waiting for this, and like my boy Fiend, if you're out there watching, shout out to you, bro. But we literally have not gotten no information about it. We got some trailers, we got some gameplay from the last few weeks, and like I'm ready for this game to come out. Like we have no idea when it's coming out. They're probably
Everyone's waiting for a release date.
yeah, my boy Sombros always kept saying, "Oh, it's never gonna come out. It's gonna come out when I get a girlfriend or something." But it's I don't know. We God knows when it's gonna happen, when it's gonna come out. That's why I'm wanting to make sure it comes out. Because if it doesn't, if they don't tell us at E3, I'm literally gonna buy Undertale if they don't say anything.
It would be funny if they didn't give us a release date, like Kingdom Hearts 3 coming sometime in 2018.
Or it's like sometime in the next 10 years. Like,
Dear God.
So yeah, that's all we need. All we need is a release date, and everyone will be happy.
Yeah.
And
much.
maybe a leak to another world, like the Frozen world. That's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, cause it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Cause
Like,
hey,
look
hey, hey, Lux.
yeah.
Not to like interrupt anyone or anything, but
it's fine.
can we like talk about the new like I don't, this might be a bit stupid, but I mean it's a bit exciting for me for like, you know, the future of how they're gonna look. The new 2DS is coming out.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
The
We're gonna head to
Shield.
Nintendo anyway because there weren't that many. We're gonna head to Nintendo anyway, but I think actually
Okay, yeah, I'd rather let
Ye-
that settle in until
yeah.
we get to Nintendo.
I actually did not even hear about that, to be honest. I didn't. Like I would have if I heard of it, I would have been on like around my YouTube because I'm like subscribed to a lot of people who cover Nintendo stuff, and I have not got anything about it. Like, is it supposed to be like look really new or something, or is it supposed to be like the Hyrule?
Yeah, it's supposed to look like the Hylian Shield.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a sexy 2DS.
Oh yeah, I already
That
knew
looks
about. I already knew
nice.
about that.
It's like
That
a
is-
real nice royal blue.
That is
And,
actually-
Yes, it is.
That
And
is
it comes
actually
with The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds been built in.
I love
yeah,
that
so
game
it's
so
just like
much.
the best of all worlds.
Oh yeah, good twist to that. But yeah,
There's
that's
the one where
actually
Link can go
awesome.
up the wall.
Considering that's awesome though. At least we know that they're doing something for the 2DS.
wow.
But
You're right.
but which leads me to the next thing in part of this topic, like for the upcoming information for Nintendo games. Now, I do want to mention, like we got information about the new Pokemon thing. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. That's a real.
Oh,
thing.
we're ready to talk about this now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to talk about it because I just love the way it looks. But the only thing is that
Why
it's-
Kanto?
Okay.
What?
Well,
It was great.
Well, okay, sure. It
We've
was
been there
Kanto.
twice before,
Yeah.
and we even went there another time just to visit it in, you know, gold and silver. So
Yeah, and so Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, yeah. But the thing about this is that it's a spin-off, but plays like a main series.
yeah, I told
Actually-
him that.
Yeah, I literally was confused if it was a main series or a spin-off. But even when after the trailer, I was confused. But
Yeah,
when I
because
heard-
the
yeah.
dev team
Lux.
said that there's going to be an actual proper Pokemon game coming out next year.
I don't know how to feel about this Pokemon Go thing.
Okay.
It's actually supposed to be playing more like Pokemon Go than it's supposed to be playing like a real Pokemon game.
Yeah,
that's
the thing.
I just did not want to. Last few days, I didn't even want to accept that it was a spin-off. I didn't want to accept it.
No,
Yeah, didn't
I
know
mean
why,
it
but-
looks amazing
Yeah,
as we were
it-
talking about.
Sure,
But
but why
Yeah.
does it have to be like Pokemon Go?
Okay,
Like
I
as it
think
shows,
I think I have a. Well, I'll say my piece after you finish.
like as it shows in the trailer, you connect it to your phone like Pokemon, and they also give you like a little Pokeball. there's also like a little
No, that's
Easter egg.
actually a separate
Well, not
add-on.
really. I mean,
But
yeah, it's an add-on, but it
but
looks kind of cool.
yeah, but the thing is, like, what gets me going about that is like, is the Pokemon Go thing even? I bet you the Pokemon Go thing is gonna be optional. I guarantee you don't even have to use Pokemon Go for
Probably.
it.
I really hope it's optional because
Because if
Pokemon
it's forced
Go's
upon
cool
you,
and all,
I
but
mean, if
for
it's
me,
not
it's not
forced
my
upon you, then
thing.
it's like it's pretty much an add-on at this point. If it's not forced on it, then I feel like it's an add-on because
I just hate
that's
Pokemon Go, so
I mean this
The-
They
no,
this actually
honestly.
gives me a good reason to even go back in there because I didn't even care about the game until they
yeah.
brought this Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu thing up. But what were you about to say? What were you about to say about this, Miles? I'm curious about what you
All
have to
right.
say.
So I see these two games as kind of a gateway for older Pokemon fans who stopped playing Pokemon after the 90s, or people who started playing Pokemon Go and had no interest in Pokemon at all. Like, I feel like this would be the gateway for fans of those games to like buy more proper Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Like so I can picture it like, oh hey, I love Pokemon Go. How about I buy this game? Reminds me of when I played Red and Blue when I was a kid. Then they see the new Pokemon game coming out next year. You know what? I like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I'll play that too. I think it's just a smart business tactic.
Yeah, and it gets people, I understand how it will get people because everyone loves it. Like I think I understand why they picked Kanto because they were trying to pick at the nostalgic parts of Pokemon.
Yeah, the
Just like
reason why
just
it's Kanto is just because of nostalgia, really.
yeah, because like how how Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild how they kind of did the same thing almost like they kind
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
did that.
a similar thing to how the original Zelda was.
yeah.
Yeah, and the same goes for Mario Odyssey somewhat. Yeah, somewhat.
So
Just
they're
a little
basically
bit,
trying to
though.
Yeah,
reinvent
that's why I said
Pokemon,
somewhat for that.
in a sense.
But
And I don't think that the Pokemon Go catching is going to be optional. I think that might be the way you have to catch Pokemon.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah. I mean, that won't bother me too much. But if they take out a lot more than it's supposed to, I will be kind of upset. But
For
You know what?
me,
Yeah.
I'm kind
that
of. Oh, sorry. You can go.
for me that game feels like a DLC just for Pokemon Go, like kind of like an accessory or something.
yeah,
$60 DLC.
boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
To
man.
be honest, one thing I'm excited for though is the I'm kind of excited for the Pokeball Plus. I mean,
That's
yeah,
know,
cool
the
and
That
all,
thing is
but, like,
amazing.
yeah, I
it's
know. I mean,
literally
you'll
like
be able to
the,
throw it. You'll be able to like catch things with it. I just really love that idea.
Yeah, I pretty much love that
the
idea
only issue
too.
I have with that is that that's just, like, a more, what would you call it? A more fancy version of the Pokemon Go Plus,
Yeah,
I can see
which is honestly a
what you mean.
waste of $30.
Fancier, more expensive.
yeah.
I can understand
I
that.
understand that now. I actually agree with that.
I
But
don't know though. I mean, remember in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they had the Pokewalker?
Oh, I
Yeah,
wish I still had
but
mine.
I
yeah,
mean, like, that kind of, like, tied, like, as that new bit for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's tied into the game a bit because you could keep a Pokemon in there and do stuff with that. Can you get berries?
You could, and you could also
yeah.
get
But
there too.
I swear, the only problem I think I have with this is like that. I swear. I hope do not make those. I hope they don't make it look like you have to like get those candies to make it evolve. Because that would
Yeah,
be a
that's
pain.
the biggest mystery right now.
That's the big.
Level up
Because
Pokemon.
that would be a pain in the ass. Because I would not want to. I had so much problems with that. Like
Yeah, I don't honestly understand why. I mean, maybe because you really only what am I trying to say? The only battling part that you really get is through gyms
yeah, and like
right now, because
yeah,
like Niantic hasn't even really said anything else on the topic of battling other players,
yeah. But at
which is
least
kind of
Yeah,
why all
yeah,
I think now that Pokemon Go is just like something stupid that
yeah.
they're just like having Pokemon in.
Yeah, I thank God that they have they have in Pokemon like Steel Pikachu and Eevee, you can like actually battle the trainers in there. You can actually still do that, like you do in a main series. But I'm glad you can do that. I mean, at least you'll probably get experience points from it. Because if they take that out and just make you do candies, that would piss me off.
There must be a lot
I'd
of
be
trainers then.
triggered.
I sighed a big sigh of relief when I saw like battling trainers is traditional.
Yeah, that was a relief for me because I hope they did not take that out. Because I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't be buying that game at all. I wouldn't be.
I'm still kind of doubting if I honestly want to buy it. Because, I mean, do I really want to drop $60 on a game that's essentially just an add-on to Pokemon Go? That's free.
Yeah. Like,
And I barely even played Pokemon Go to begin with. I literally played it whenever it came out, and then I just kind of stopped. I mean, I played it a little bit whenever the new generations came out.
That's the exact
But I
same
mean,
thing
like,
I did.
still.
I only played it for a few months, and that was it. But seriously, like I bet you if there's more information later, then we'll know. And like E3 will probably be the best time to give us more information about the game, because they always do that. They always have more information about games.
Do you guys think they should have saved this game's reveal for E3, or is it fine how it is now?
I think it's fine now because
honestly,
it's better than not knowing.
Honestly, I think that the things that be more revealed during E3 would be Pokemon 2019, and really, honestly, that and more, just more stuff about Smash.
Do you think that they're going to actually show gameplay of 2019, or just like the title?
I think that they're gonna make I honestly think that they're just gonna show us the title, the starter Pokemon, and then give us a trailer in the coming month.
Yeah,
okay,
maybe. But as you said, Smash, like I think we're done with Pokemon. But we're not gonna talk too much about it. But we're gonna, but as is in the title, as it almost like in the thumbnail, like of course we're gonna get information about it because they're gonna have like an invitational for it. So I'm guessing they're gonna do is they're obviously gonna put a new character in there. They're probably gonna have gameplay about how it's gonna be played. Obviously, like that's what I think. That's the thing is that they're gonna do.
And also, the Inklings, they're DLC. They're not like implemented into the game.
Well,
wait, what?
Hold on one second.
Yeah, they're DLC.
They cannot be DLC. They cannot.
They're not going to be DLC.
If it's a good game, then it's not going to be DLC.
Yeah, like they're putting the first reveal trailer. They're going to be
just reveal the first trailer for the game and have them as DLC.
Yeah, that doesn't make that doesn't really.
It's not like it's EA. Yeah. You see that character? No. Oh, you gotta buy all that DLC looking at Star Wars Battlefront right now.
Yeah, the only time they'll put DLC in is like after they finish doing everything. Like the game's already out.
Well, I could see them announcing DLC like kind of before the game comes out. Like what they did with Smash U. Like how they did with Mewtwo. Like maybe they could do that.
I mean, I guess, but I don't feel like the Inklings will be DLC. That wouldn't make sense.
No, they're gonna be in the base game.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I mean,
I've honestly kind of heard from like a lot of people. They're calling it DLC.
How is it
going
to be DLC?
I don't really understand why.
What kind of crap is this? People be spewing on crap about everything. Cloudy, that's what you got. Remember, people be spewing crap about everything. That's what ruins just the significance of like getting hyped. They just ruin it.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic for DLC, I guess, some new stuff about Octo Expansion.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Speaking of that, that's why it's a thumbnail.
Oh my god, the afro. I love that hairstyle so much.
I'm so glad
I hate it, but like
it looks like Bob Ross.
I'm glad they have more.
That's why I like it so much.
I'm thankful.
See, we're going to.
I don't really know Bob Ross, but I just know that's his hairstyle.
I mean, like, you know, I'm an artist boy, and of course I love Bob Ross. I mean, I have 2 shirts. I'm wearing one.
I love the female Inkling hairstyle that they announced for it.
We're gonna call this the happy.
Beat the devil out of the brush.
But like, I like everything they're doing with it, but I'm like we're still waiting for the Octo expansion, which should be coming
See,
sometime
but there was
in
a
June.
lot of stuff for Octo
no,
expansion
it's
shown.
coming out in July.
I thought it was coming in June. Wait, really?
It's like July 13th, I think.
Oh wow, they're gonna make us wait that long?
Yeah.
See, you gotta play the
Wow.
I
game and
mean,
you
I don't mind.
Hey, to make
You
a
just
good
gotta-
DLC, it takes time.
I can't.
Yeah,
wait.
like-
I literally thought it was in June. Like, what the heck?
You gotta beat Octo expansion just to get the Octolings, but to get all the other stuff,
No.
you have to have like a lot of levels.
You don't have to beat Octo expansion to get the Octolink. And
Are
you
you
need to, in order to get the new hairstyles, you have to beat Octo.
That's what I said. You have to be. No, you have to
Yeah,
beat
to
it.
get
You have
the
to get through the Octo expansion at least, just to get through the end, and then you
Are
get
you
the
sure
Octolings.
that's what it is?
I
'Cause
believe that is what it is.
That's what they
they're
said in the
obviously
trailer
gonna-
for the announcement.
they're
When they
obviously
announced
gonna
it,
add
said,
some
and if
stuff
you
for
escape the
Splatoon
sewer,
and E3. They're gonna do
the
it.
subway, you get the Octolings.
Yeah, they're gonna add more stuff for E3. They're gonna do it regardless because everyone loves.
You don't get them
Splatoon.
right away. Cause like, why would they give you the DLC and like you have to play for it just to get stuff for
But
them?
but it's weird how I don't know.
Well, I mean, you have to do the same thing with story if you want to get weapons.
Yeah, it says
Like-
complete the
But
campaign
those are
for
optional.
Octolings.
Yeah, you have to play and complete it to get through it. The other
Yeah.
stuff like the gear and all that, you have to play through. And there's plus 10 more gear pieces in the Octoling expansion.
Yeah, but I feel like they're also gonna probably make more. They might add more stuff like for Ocklings too. They might add more. They might add 2 more. You'll never know. They might because I know
Because like
They
those are only
should.
2 hairstyles, and how many do the Inklings have?
probably
Like
6,
Five.
5.
5 or 6.
Yeah,
So it'd be
yeah.
fair that like there should be more any more you play, not just those.
Yeah, there should,
Yeah,
there should
on
be,
it,
there
like,
should be more because
Especially since
Like-
it's
Like
just
the regular
the
female
afro and another
Octoling here.
ponytail.
yeah, like they should expand more for the Octolings.
Like you know how the like regular
Not
Octolings have the
expand for the
hairstyle, like the
Octo
female ones, you should have that
expansion.
one.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna have more information about that too, because everyone loves Splatoon, and they'll probably have more Splatfest. I mean, I hope they're not. Gonna,
Yep.
Heck, well, Ninja Turtles Flatfest though.
Oh boy. Oh,
I
that-
didn't
Team
participate
Zombie all the
in any
way.
of those.
I didn't care about that.
I
Um,
played part of it, but it's just.
What else?
I did the first
Um,
one and that was it.
So, still on the topic of Nintendo, Metroid Prime 4, we are going to get.
Oh.
I'm more than certain we're going to get information on that.
We
game.
have to.
Yeah.
It was revealed last year at E3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We have
And we
to
heard-
get new
and we heard
information about
nothing
it.
after that.
We
So
literally
I've
have
never
to get
played a
information
Metroid
about
game,
it.
so I'm excited.
We have to get. This sounds like E3
I played
worthy though.
Metroid
This
Prime
is
3
E3
and
worthy.
it was
They
good.
have to
I
do
like
it.
that.
I'm very glad that Metroid is getting its attention like it should.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Like-
I think. Oh, you good?
If something needs attention, Earthbound, excuse me.
Oh, you mean Mother 3
Mother 3
coming?
being
Mother
released.
3. Oh. They-
You know what? If they ever get Mother 3 to the US, I think they should
speaking
just
of
have
that,
the other.
That actually
Yeah.
actually leads on to ports now. Just
Well, yeah.
keep going.
It should be
with
a
that.
port. It should be a port, not a remake. Like
Yeah.
the collection should be called the Earthbound 0, 1, and 2 collection or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like
Zero-
The Mother Collection or something.
they're
Well,
probably gonna
since
do
it's
that.
the US, they're gonna have to call it the Earthbound collection.
Yeah, that seems makes more sense with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna end up doing that, and like have like a
But-
whole collection. But they've been holding this off for years.
For years, and
Like
You know-
actually years, because didn't that game come out on the Super Nintendo too?
but the 3, no,
Or
they
what?
came out.
Or
I
N64.
think-
Mother 3 came out on the
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy Advance.
Game Boy,
Game Boy
yeah,
Advance.
Yeah. That's
So, like, I know that it's just been released like shortly before Brawl's release.
Yeah. But yeah, that makes more sense for that. And like
Yeah.
one of the other ports I think is gonna come for Switch. I guarantee you they're gonna probably put Mario Maker on there. I think.
That game was a pretty big success.
It
but,
is
I
a
mean,
success.
So why not?
honestly, I know this sounds weird because they're doing the same thing with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Mm-hmm.
It's already on the 3DS, so they might just be like, it's already on there. So but then again, they're doing the same thing with Captain Toad,
Here's
porting
my-
it to the 3DS and
how
then the
would-
Switch.
How would that work on the Switch though? Like it would work on handheld mode, but I don't know about dock mode.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I think I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah.
How would it work? Like
I honestly don't even remember. I haven't played.
yeah,
They might add in some like new things to help with that.
that's what I was wondering. Like maybe they could have some
Or
kind of. Oh
They
yeah.
might release like an add-on where
Yeah,
you can
some
put
add-on.
like where you can put your Joy-Con into it, and then or like something, and
Yeah.
it
remedy
reads the screen if you had like a screen you
Yeah.
like drag across, you know.
Yeah.
And
Just,
I feel like-
specifically for Mario Maker.
I feel like if they do make a Mario Maker for the Switch, they should have a game included like Mario Land, the Mario Land aesthetic, or what else? Mario Land,
Mario 3D
Mario Land
Land.
2.
Yeah, they should do that. They
Um,
should implement.
what's
Especially with
another
the Switch's
aesthetic?
capabilities, definitely.
Yeah.
Or do you think that they should have a Mario 3D Maker?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like have a
Yeah,
3D
maybe
land,
they-
3D world.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, maybe Odyssey.
Like who
That'd
said
be a lot.
it had to be 2D? Like I cannot make it 3D. Make it even better.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, it
Like-
probably will take a long time to do, I guess, in a way. I think
That's
It would
true.
take a long time to make them.
But like it would be cool to make like a 64 kind of thing where you could build, you could mess around with things, just remember the old classics and stuff like that.
yeah,
Honestly,
that's true.
You want to know what I'd want to see? This is like completely like almost unrelated. I want to see Super Mario 64 get remade into HD.
Oh,
That
Oh,
would be
so,
Or like get
that would-
completely
know,
redone
Yeah,
I was thinking
since-
about 64
for like
Sunshine.
for like an anniversary.
Yeah, since the
Yeah.
64 DS doesn't really control well. It doesn't really control well,
that's
so
why,
yeah.
that's why it wouldn't be.
That's why I don't think that's like the true sequel to 64. I think Odyssey would be. So that's why I honestly think they should
So-
remake it.
Yeah.
Then
but-
To be honest,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
actually, you go ahead first.
All right. So, speaking of that, have you guys heard the rumors of maybe the 64 mini?
Yes.
Oh
I,
yeah,
or I started hearing that before, or like
Yeah,
right when the
like,
SNES.
Maybe
was-
they might be doing something like that, make that into HD.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
true.
Honestly,
Maybe.
if that comes out, I want to see Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, 64, Star Fox,
Definitely.
64.
Yeah. Yeah. That actually sounds pretty good though.
And all the Mario Party games that were released on
Yeah.
the
One, two,
Nintendo
three.
64.
Actually,
That
I
would be
do
really
have something though. I think that might be a port though. I'm thinking that they might trying to throw in Skyward Sword as a port because everyone's been wanting that.
It is.
I mean, I know everyone hates the motion controls. I know everyone hates that,
Yeah.
but they'll probably make it better. They probably
Yeah, I
will.
kind of do want to see that because I mean I've been trying to play
Yeah.
Skyward Sword, but it's hard with the motion controls. Like my basement is not that big.
Oh wow, wow. Yeah, no
Yeah.
wonder why everyone hated that game. Almost everyone hated it.
So the thing is,
Wait, what was that?
I mean, even if they made Skyward Swords for the Nintendo Switch, then wouldn't it be different? Because when they made it for the Wii, they had kind of like a sensor thing, but for the Nintendo Switch, it doesn't have that at all.
No,
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch though, the Joy-Con, they're kind of just like tethered to the Switch. So
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
won't. You
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
The Wiimote wasn't. You know, it had the infrared sensor.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
would it
Right.
be cool if they did that, or you don't think they should mess with Skyward Sword?
Honestly, I think that they should, because why would you even release it on the Switch if it was motion controls only?
True.
Unless it was an option that you could turn off and on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they can fix that. I mean, I know they fixed.
Like you can do that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
But then
Yeah,
but
that's
then
fair.
didn't they kind of fix Twilight Princess. I didn't in the Wii U version.
Well, they just made basically ported the GameCube version of
I feel like
Twilight
if they're gonna
Princess to the
port,
Wii
like
U.
older
And
games,
then
they have to,
and
like,
then of
update the
course
graphics.
they made it look a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we're
Um.
talking about old games, I have a very obscure one, which is Super Mario. Or something. Wait, was that?
Super
Was that the
Mario
right
what?
one? No, Super Mario RPG. That's what I meant.
Oh,
RPG.
that's a fun
Oh, yeah.
game.
Like Mega
That
Mario.
love
should
that
get
game.
remade, honestly, because a
An
lot
HD
of
remake
people
of
really,
that
really
would
like
be
that.
amazing.
That should
Yeah.
get like a 3D
A
remake.
remake, or a 3DS proper sequel.
I
The Return of
either,
Gino and Mallow.
honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like a sequel would be really tricky to do since it's been so long. They have to like go off of that.
I'm like
Yeah.
saying that they like make the RPG like HD, much more better graphics. Maybe
And
add a
like-
little bit of more detail and stuff like
And
that.
it'd be so good to see like the old characters like Gino and Mallow back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And add Luigi and maybe Wario in that too, which would be pretty
Ooh.
funny.
Yeah.
I love Mallow, so
Yeah. So finally, someone who actually likes Mallow like I do.
he's adorable.
Wow. But yeah. Like,
Everyone's all on Gino.
yeah.
I don't
Yep.
know, I like Mallow better.
Oh, but to go back to the whole Mario game on the Switch. What about Sunshine? I think that deserves a
That
remake.
that
more
does
than
deserve
more,
a
to be
Yeah,
honest.
this
remake.
deserves a remake. It is.
Because you
Yeah,
know,
I definitely
like,
agree with that.
I mean, whenever you hear someone talking about the GameCube, they're either talking about Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Those are like the main things you ever hear anyone talking about. on the
Really?
GameCube.
People
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
those?
Yes.
I hear all about Smash, Mario Kart, and
Well, of course, Smash.
Yeah. People.
Yeah.
I
so-
never hear
yeah,
anyone
that
talk about
obviously,
Wind Waker or
but
Twilight Princess.
I'm just giving those off as some examples, you know, because I know a lot of my friends,
I'm not a fan of Wind Waker at all.
like, you know, my friends that grew up with the GameCube, they were like, oh my god, because just like give an example. My friend came over and he grew up playing Wind Waker like all the time, and I have Wind Waker HD, and so he sat down and he loved it. He thought it was the best game ever.
I never got Wind Waker, and I really didn't enjoy it when I got it on Wii U.
I loved Wind Waker. It was so good.
Yeah.
I'm
it was-
replaying it, by the way.
It was good. I might replay it
I played
too.
Spirit Tracks
'Cause I'm
in the
really
train
lost.
in the boat one.
I liked Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah,
I
have
never
both of
played
those.
those are. There's only a few Zelda games that I have not, like, main Zelda titles that I haven't played.
Yeah.
Like, it's just Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Zelda 2, and
Phantom Hourglass
And the
and
DS
Spirit
ones.
Tracks are like sequels to Wind Waker, actually.
yeah,
I
I know.
remember having
Yeah,
those.
I'm
Those
not
were
really.
the best
I
game
just
ever.
the thing is I don't feel like they should mess anymore with.
Since we're talking
I don't feel like they should.
about
Huh? Wait, what was that, Miles? That I didn't pick you up on that.
oh yeah, sorry, the Discord was messing up for a second.
Yeah.
Since we're talking, people think that they're going to announce another Zelda game for E3.
Oh yeah, we're going into the new games. Okay. All right.
I think it should at least be a side game or smaller scale game because you can't really outmatch Wild.
You know what? That had me thinking. So like, a game that I really enjoyed was Triforce Heroes. So
I
I
never
like to see
played
another
it.
game like that, the
Yeah.
Four Swords Triforce Heroes
So, yeah.
style. That'd be a really good
Yeah.
off game.
But
Yeah,
I did play Four Swords, and
Good
I
idea.
enjoyed that.
Yeah,
So.
And like Triforce Heroes, they really do well with the online for it. And I feel like if they did like Four Swords or something like that, it would work really well on Switch.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
a Switch version of the Four Swords games. That makes sense.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's just me, but I
like,
feel
like
they should-
another version of Four Swords Anniversary Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd
I have
honestly
that.
like to see that. I grew up with that game.
Yeah, like
You
I
know,
actually
first Zelda
feel
game.
like they should like maybe try to do less. Like I feel like they should focus on more adult Link games instead of like Toon Link, because I feel like they made it a lot in the past, and I feel like they should give him a break a little bit.
So like, if
Yeah,
they
but
do
I
think-
Toon Link,
Personally,
they
that's
could
what I
do
think.
the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks on Switch because it is touchscreen.
But
Yeah.
but I'll give those games okay. You can do that, but it's just personally I feel like they were bringing too many.
Like, you know, realistic Link. is what you're talking about.
Yeah, realistic Link, pretty much.
Because
Yeah,
you
but-
know, young Link is fine too.
The
Yeah,
realistic
Yeah.
okay with him,
belongs
too.
to the
It's
big
just-
deal, so
But yeah,
you know it's kind of hard to do a side game with realistic Link.
yeah, I suppose that's how it is. But one of the other games that needs to happen, I think needs to happen, is we should get another Mario Party, and that
Yes.
and like make it online.
Yes.
How
Yes.
many,
Yeah.
how many times have you seen people play in local? How?
No one.
You never see anyone play it local.
I
You
know.
almost always see people just play it
Who
with,
has local friends?
Like they should
like
they
just
should put
on demand. Like
like they,
Yeah,
they should,
I
they
might
should
be
put
able to
this
play-
game online too. They should give us an online option because I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of being forced to play locally. I want to
I
play
get
online.
Mario Party
Yeah.
supposed to be like a family game. Like, oh, you play in the couch with your family and sit there and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, but I wish you could just play
But
with
like,
your
not
friends
everyone
too.
has that
Yeah.
luxury. We have online friends here.
And you know, no more the car. I had enough of that stupid car.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying. But I just feel like it would be nice to do that, put it online, and just something
Oh.
just something new for the Switch. You know, like make Mario Party more different than it was before, just for the Switch, and like
yeah,
I
maybe
can-
have some like motion control functionality and have some and like more mini games that take because you honestly the only thing that I've seen so far that takes advantage of the like kind of more obscure things the Switch can do is 1-2 Switch and the toy cons. Like that's all you ever see that using like the IR sensor and stuff.
yeah. So I'm hoping
That's true.
they'll do something with Mario Party because there hasn't been. I think they had like an anniversary of the top games. I think there's
Yeah,
Yeah,
top-
like the
top
top
100.
100.
yeah,
that one
that's
sucks.
on the 3DS. But yeah, but I
It's
definitely
pretty
want to.
garbo.
Yeah, I definitely want to see a new. I just want to see a new Mario Party for. Because I'm just tired of like having to say, oh, I'm just tired of not seeing one because we usually get one, right? Like I think it was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
9 last. Was
I
it
also
9 last
have
year?
I
Or
think
not
another
last year, of course.
obscure
10.
one.
We got 9. Oh, it was 10. Okay.
it was
Yeah.
I
10.
have another obscure one. Kirby Air Ride.
Yes.
That game is pretty fun,
That
honestly.
was the fun game. I feel like it could work really nice on the Switch, like a predecessor to
And
it.
also update the graphics to it, of course.
Either make
Yeah,
a remake
yeah.
or a new one.
Let's see, add Bandana D. Who else?
I swear, every single time I read
Marks.
that name,
I
I
don't
think
think
it's
I've heard
Banana
that
D.
game, but it sounds
Mhm.
pretty dope.
Really?
Kirby
Yes.
Air Ride is Kirby Racing.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, that one.
After that, I actually have to say something to say about like, but yeah, like that'd be really cool if they did that. They have more racing games. Like, I think they should make. I think another thing they should do. They should announce. I think they might announce too is like maybe do something with Star Fox. Even though Star Fox Zero wasn't all that. Wasn't all.
I was wondering when we get to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shame that isn't as successful as it should have been.
Yeah.
So what they shouldn't do is start over like they did with Star Fox Zero because rebooting the series 10 times is annoying. So they should just start back from Star Fox Zero and actually continue the story. Maybe bring back the characters from Star Fox 2 since more people played it because of the SNES Mini.
Yeah.
And we'll have a pretty successful game, really.
Yeah, yeah, and like I feel like and also to just fix the problems that Star Fox Zero had. Just fix those problems.
Mostly the gyro controls.
Yeah, and please Nintendo, please make this game, make Star Fox Online for the love of God.
Well,
I mean, yes, I know they made the 3DS Star Fox game on the 3DS, that remake. I think the remake. They put it online, but they should still.
honestly, I don't really see why Star Fox should be online in the first place.
I
I
mean,
kind of really never have.
So-
I mean, it's
it will make sense though to have an online mode still, because it will because sometimes it just,
maybe like I can see what you're talking about, like a an online battle mode or something.
yeah, something like
but-
that.
Yeah.
As long as it has online in some way, because I feel like it deserves to have online, and like yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you think Crystal?
Crystal, yeah, they should bring Crystal.
What are you talking about, Crystal? Star Fox? Or
Yep.
what?
Yeah,
Because they pretty much made Star Fox Zero so they can get rid of Crystal, which I found kind of funny.
I've never
Mhm.
played Star Fox games, so I know who Crystal is.
They're pretty
I'm with
fun.
you, Anthony.
yeah, they need to do something. I can't believe
What
it.
about F-Zero?
F-Zero? Oh yeah,
Uh,
they
A
should.
Switch F-Zero
Miyamoto.
would be pretty nice.
Yeah, like a new racing game with
When do we get
F-Zero.
another F-Zero character for Smash?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
even like Captain Falcon is all everyone thinks about because of F-Zero. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Black Shadow should be like the Falcon clone instead of Ganondorf. But I digress.
yeah. I mean, at least I mean, like, as you're saying, Smash. Like, what they should do is like they should try to make they should try to balance out the characters'
But
moveset still.
I think Miyamoto has said on record that he doesn't really plan on making any more F-Zero games because they're too hard. At the same time, the Switch has a much older audience than the Wii or Wii U.
yeah,
So
and
Definitely.
even like whenever it was like released, when it was like announced and stuff, they weren't really showing a lot of kids, of course. So that means the Switch's target demographic is more older audiences.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yet we have Pokemon Quest.
Oh
Mhm.
Lord, no. Okay, yeah. Let me say something about that game. Now, it looks okay, but it's just like, why? Like,
Just
what?
keep it as a mobile game.
yeah, it's
like,
it's
They
hard.
should have just made it a mobile game.
It's a
That's a
side series game.
that's a
It even when you're playing it on the Switch, it mainly encourages you to like not really use a controller. Honestly,
Like
that's
you
more like
don't
an
even
option.
do anything. Click things and try to get as much as possible.
yeah. Like I feel like that should have been a mobile game because
Like strictly mobile game.
And they even added
As we all know, it is going to be released for mobile.
they
yeah,
even
Yeah.
added auto mode for no reason.
yeah. Like it kind of was. It was just kind of. It was kind of stupid how they
It's
just,
more like a clicker game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
True.
But it's just like, what the hell is this? Like,
I just see the game as some spin-off game.
yeah.
Doesn't hurt anyone. It's just there.
I mean, yeah, and other than yeah, speaking of that, I feel like they should have like another. I feel sometime they should at least bring up another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. My brother has been preaching.
We've been talking about that one for a while.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
because they haven't done anything with the Alola region yet. They haven't done anything for the Alola region.
Last time I played
Yeah.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was on the DS.
The best games. So the thing
Yeah.
is, because Gates to Infinity was bad and Super Mystery Dungeon was better, just not as good as
I played the green
Explore.
one,
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's the best one. Explore.
yeah.
and I was a
So-
Mudkip.
Yeah.
If there's a good Mystery Dungeon game just as fast as the Explorers games, then we're set.
yeah.
Honestly.
But for the new one, they should just bring the Alola, like do something with make the Ultra Beasts like evil, and like make them the main enemies.
Aren't
in the
they
game.
already evil?
I mean, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they pretty much are, but they should keep that and put that in Mystery Dungeon. Like make it like they are taking over and all that, and just like that would be really cool though too. But I feel like they should. To be honest, I feel like they should keep going with more spin-off games to lead us to that new big Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Like maybe another Rumble, maybe.
Maybe
Rumble
not.
wasn't that good.
Yeah, Rumble just.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was kind of like meh. I mean, it's a good game.
How
but it was,
about-
like, meh?
How about another Pikachu game like the Poke Park or no Pokemon Channel 2? Bet.
Pokemon, but wasn't that
Pokemon
that bad?
Snap 2.
Pokemon Channel.
But
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap,
That's Logan.
Switch. Oh yeah, everyone love
Pokemon TV Simulator is what I love about Pokemon Channel 2. That's what the game is.
Okay.
I want to go Squirtle shopping again.
Squirtle.
Bye.
Oh wow. But, oh, boy.
Speaking of knockoffs, I feel like they should make like a Pikmin game Because Hey Pikmin,
I mean, I think
well,
they're already doing.
Hey Pikmin's
4?
okay.
Yeah, I think Pikmin's. I
Like-
think they're already doing that. I think.
yeah, but it didn't give it that feel because in normal Pikmin, you move around, you collect things. It's like every other Pikmin game, but in Hey Pikmin, it's a platformer. The puzzles you don't even have to try at all. And
I mean, then again, with that game, I feel like they were appealing more to the people who actually enjoy playing platformers more.
I know people really like Pikmin, but I just don't like it.
I know.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I know a lot of people who really like Pikmin. It's just
But
boring
Olimar
to
and
me.
Smack could be OP sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it can be. Like I understand how it could be a little bit like not all that great, but still, like I think. But one of the other games, I think. What other game have we not? What kind of other series have we not spoken about though?
Fire
Um,
Emblem.
Oh wait, I think I found
that
it.
well, Fire Emblem Switch is
Oh,
that's definitely being announced.
Yeah, it's gonna be announced. Or
They
something.
better announce it. They
And I
better
hear
announce it.
I hear rumors that it's going to be a pirate game, which I am very, very hopeful
Well,
for.
either
I love
pirates
pirates.
or
Vampires.
vampires.
Vampires, that's different.
They might even do
You
like
might-
they might even do a clash against pirates versus vampires, maybe.
That sounds like an awesome
What is
movie.
this? Twilight?
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I would kind of feel like Fireman Fates, but it would kind of feel like that. But I don't know how if it would be like that. But I know if they do like pirates, it'll be cool. There'll be a new main character, a new waifu, obviously. 'Cause,
Hey,
you know-
new waifu, hello? No. Like, at least 8.
Oh yeah, at least that amount of them. Yeah,
Let's
at
I
not
mean,
stick
I
on
don't-
this Fire Emblem for too
honestly-
long. Let's do the little shameless promo. We have the Fire Emblem podcast. Go watch that.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
watch that.
We talked about more FE there.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
check it out.
But I do remember this other one. Okay, so I know we haven't really talked about 3DS, but I know they're gonna talk about a little bit about some 3DS games, which will probably port some more. They might give us a release date on Luigi's Mansion, even though it should have been a
Or maybe
Switch.
more information on it.
Luigi Mansion Switch? Question mark.
Nope.
They need
3DS
No.
remake.
They need to do that because
I don't really care about the 3DS one that much. I could just play the original on my GameCube.
That's what everyone says, but they
Yeah.
made the remake anyway, so oh well.
Yeah,
But then you have people over here like me that don't own a GameCube, so we enjoy the remakes for games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still would want a Luigi's Mansion because they made.
Plus, I mean,
1 and 2.
It's a more portable version of Luigi's Mansion, anyways, because the 3DS you can fit in your pocket. I mean, the
Yeah.
Switch not so much.
Who
You
said
can
you
have
Yeah.
GameCube in your
Yeah,
pocket?
but yeah. as
Well,
was
I mean, you
saying, like-
still
Well-
can carry your GameCube in like a backpack or something.
Or
Like-
use a handle.
Like I was
Or-
literally like,
or-
what the hell is
Remember
this?
that
Like, you
that
literally
device that you could get for it that was like a TV screen that went on the back of it?
got,
Have you ever heard of that?
I don't.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, it is one of the most obscure, and it's very, very hard to come by. But it basically plugged into the back of the GameCube, and it allowed you to actually, as long as the GameCube had power, then you could play it anywhere you wanted.
Yep.
But seriously, like there's gonna be more. They will, even though people may say the 3DS is dying and that we're not gonna really get anything. But I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get like maybe like a handful of stuff. They always talk about some 3DS game that's gonna come. To
That's
Switch.
true.
Yeah, they still talk about the 3DS. I think it'll take at least 2 or 3 years for it to get back.
Yeah, like I agree with
Yeah.
that. I think it might take 2 or 3 years more, and they might do something else. They might even make a Switch Mini or something for all I know.
A Switch Mini. I don't want to model the Switch.
I mean,
Only thing I
I
can
don't-
see,
I
like,
honestly
with the
don't-
Switch-
I honestly don't know though, but I'm just saying that because I don't know.
I mean,
You never know.
Why would you make the Switch any smaller than it is, though? 'Cause,
I know the screen would
we-
be too small.
Yeah, it
like,
would,
'cause
it would be
already.
Yeah,
I
Like
mean,
if-
unless they decrease the size of the bezels on the thing, and then they,
yeah,
actually.
yeah. Or
yeah,
make like a
you know
new
what I'm talking
kind of
about.
3DS kind of thing, like maybe make like a new 3DS kind of thing or something.
The Switch 3Z.
Only thing I can see getting changed in the Switch right now, as it is now, is the internal storage memory. You know, have you guys heard the rumors of a 64 internal Switch or Switch?
Yep.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even talk about this game at all. Fortnite.
Okay.
Fortnite. You guys heard about Fortnite?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Can we not talk about it?
Please.
Okay. Okay. But I heard rumors
Fortnite's
about
trash. I'm sorry, people in the audience, if you like Fortnite, it's trash.
Yeah.
Go-
I
go-
mean,
go-
I don't care too much for it.
Instead
Though.
of picking up your phone, go play Fortnite.
Play
Pick up
Minecraft.
your
It's
phone
really
and
fun.
Yeah.
spend like an extra $10 and get Mario Run.
Yeah.
It's way better than Fortnite. Just do it.
Yeah. Oh, I also heard about Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters Z being ported.
That better come to the Switch.
Ooh,
I've
yeah.
been wanting that. I literally said to my boys in PK Freshness at some point, I want Fighters for the Switch. It needs to be there.
I can't. The thing is, I
How could you not?
the Switch is just.
Do you think the Switch is not powerful enough
Like,
to handle it?
I'd love to see it happen. I think it's
I mean, it
powerful
can
enough.
handle Universe 2,
Yeah, like
which
it'd
has
be weird to-
it's more 3D
Well,
than Fighter Z or
Yeah.
Fighters, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it might work though. I think it might work.
In
because-
fact, I think it'll probably run a
Like-
bit better than Xenoverse because Xenoverse has its laggy bits.
Yeah, it does. I even
Um,
stopped playing it because I was just.
I'm playing it more than I play Splatoon at this point.
But I mean, like I like Xenoverse still, but it's just I just stopped because I got
I hate
got bored of
Xenoverse.
it.
Even though
Mhm.
Fighters is like much better.
Everyone's still on Fighters though. Everyone loves that game.
Bro,
And
that game
I'm
is
Because it's
over here
probably one of the
playing
best
it.
Dragon Ball games ever.
Yeah, most likely because everyone went to MomoCon. Everyone was literally playing that. But there's a video on that for MomoCon. So if you wanted to see that, I'll link that somewhere. I don't know.
And like since this is E3, if that has to be announced there, or like maybe an upcoming schedule, like how they did when they announced the Switch, like they should have like a schedule or like a a time window for certain games that's gonna get released.
Yeah.
You know,
But yeah, one of the things that I want them to make sure they don't mess up on is I hope they don't be bringing a lot. I mean, they're sure they're gonna share information about certain games, but don't be. I just hope they don't be wasting too much time on it. That's all I want.
On like one game.
Yeah, like
That's
wasting
true.
too much time on one game. That's because there were some times where they kept talking about the same game twice. They were talking about the same game that we knew was gonna come out, but we had more information about it. Like it's kind of gets annoying when they do that and they don't announce any other games because that's what made one of Nintendo's E3s the worst ones. I think that was in 20...
That was the one. That was the one before last year.
I think that was the one where Breath of the Wild was.
The one where
That
the
was
one
yeah,
before died.
that was the one in Breath of the Wild. When Breath of the Wild being
That was the one where Breath of the Wild
yeah, that was
was
like one of the
kinda
worst.
revealed.
Oh yeah,
That was one
yeah.
of
How
the
would
worst
you
E3s
feel about
ever.
nothing else? Yeah.
That was the only thing Nintendo revealed that year. Was
Yeah.
that Breath of the Wild would be coming at some point in 2017.
Yeah, and they just talked about how they're gonna have like Yoshi and Kirby games. Those two.
Oh yeah, Yoshi,
Yeah.
Yarn Yoshi, that new one that
Yoshi
probably
and
no one's
Kirby.
gonna get.
Yeah, and like they had Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think they had that also for a little bit, and then that was it. But
Yeah.
I just don't want them to spend too much time on that, and I hope they do not like. I just hope they bring more games to the table, like make us more hyped than we already are, because we're all the time. Most of us are the time fans. We're trying to get hyped, and like.
And I'm gonna watch E3. I mean, I'm gonna be off at school then for
Yeah.
once, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Thank goodness.
Same.
I meant to say this earlier, but Claudia has never been in any of the videos, any of our videos, so this is his first time. So, yeah, kudos to you, man. Kudos.
And
to
we
you.
were gentle too.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Like,
So you think there's a
anything else before we
think-
do the outro? Anything?
Yeah, I think we're good. Nothing else. We're in a good hour, I think.
Yeah.
I
Well-
mean, I have one game in my mind, but I think it's good. We should wrap this up soon.
Yeah, all right. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Like, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. You know what I mean. Hit the like button and click that notification bell. We'll keep you guys updated on the next videos. And I'll probably have like an update video on how things are going. Because as soon as this goes out, the next podcast about like the afterwards.
It will be E3.
It'll be after E3. It'll be like what we
What
saw.
we liked about it and
Yeah,
stuff.
The afterthoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our thoughts about it and everything. So it will all be coming to play with that. So please join the Discord in the description. Please we have a lot of people that are nice. We hang out, play games together and whatnot. So
Yeah.
and follow me on my social medias. Follow us on our social medias that I'll be putting in the description. So yeah. And this has been the Federation of Juddcast and your boy Lex Masher signing out. Do you guys have anything funny to say or whatever to say before I end this off?
Don't do drugs.
I don't have anything snarky as I
Ridley
usually
deserves to be smashed like me.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. You're gonna
Let Goku
Drugs,
be in
don't
Smash.
cool.
What did you just say? Did you just say Goku could be a Smash? Are you serious?
No.
This man trying
No.
to kill
End the
himself.
video! End the video!
He's an anime character. Okay, I'm ending this
I
off right
did
now.
that just to end it all
ending
of-
this.
I had a snarky remark, so
yeah, that was
I went
one of the
ahead.
snarky remarks. I'm ending this off. Good night. See you
All
guys
right.
later. Whatever. Bye.
Bye.